Hello everybody. I hope everybody's healthy, your family's healthy, and that you've been able to get some flying done in these crazy coronavirus times. Today I want to talk about landing a Mooney Ovation. And I've got to start by telling you I'm not a CFI, I'm not a factory rep, I'm not a broker or anything else like that. I do have quite a few hours in several Moonies, but 2,300 hours total. And I've flown both this J model, this exact same one. I've flown two 252s, and I've had two M models, a TLS and a Bravo, and finally this Ovation. They all have the same wing, same laminar flow wing. That wing, if you come in too fast, you're going to float forever. If you come in slow, you'll sink quite a bit more than you expected. So you've got to come in at the right speed. Therefore, the important thing first and foremost is speed control in your final approach leg. Second, you want to stabilize approach. And third, you want to fly your pattern by the numbers so that each leg of a pattern, you have certain power settings so you can anticipate exactly what you're going to do in each leg. And it will not be an adventure, discovery, every landing will be the same, pattern will be the same, every landing will be the same. What speeds are you going to use? Well, they're published in the POH actually. You've got to use those speeds. Don't make up any other speeds. They actually give you a good idea of what speeds to fly at different weights, because the speeds that you fly at, that you come in for landing, vary according to your weight, because your stall speed changes by your weight. So in the performance section for the Ovation, they've got a landing distance table, where in the left upper corner they've got approach speeds according to landing weight. 3,200 pounds, which is a maximum landing weight for the Ovation, as well as any long body, is going to be 75 knots. And it's the same for the Bravo, for the Acclaim, for the Ovation. 2,900 pounds, 71 knots, 2,600 pounds, 68 knots. How do we arrive at that particular number? Well, you multiply 1.3 times the stall speed at that weight, and that's how you get there. How do they get to the stall speed? Well, it's this particular formula, which I don't want to go into very much, but you can plug in your numbers yourself. That's all I'm going to say about this formula. What's special about the Ovation? Well, compared to all the other ones, it doesn't have any cowl flaps, and it doesn't have, and it's got a very, very slick cowling, which reduces drag, and therefore no cowl flaps, slick cowling, low drag. Even with the gear out and flaps out, you're almost at idle when you're coming down for landing. And so speed control and stabilized approach are a little bit harder. You've got to practice very fine adjustments. Any larger adjustments will get you, well, you'll be all over the map with it. So very fine adjustments in pitch and power to keep your speed and your aim point fixed on a point in your windscreen, and you'll nail every landing if you keep the speed that's recommended for your landing weight. As far as flying by the numbers, in the video you'll see the numbers I use in different legs of the pattern, and what power settings as well as gear and flap settings, and you can choose your own, but I found that those are most consistent for me. So let's go fly. Hello, I forgot to tell you something. Every other Mooney I've had, I've been able to land by doing the following. Coming in over the threshold, throttle back to idle, run the trim, don't touch the yoke. Besides just running the trim, it lands by itself in ground effect. However, with the Ovation, that's a little bit harder to do. Because it doesn't have any cowl flaps, I think the cowl flaps help keep the nose up a little bit in all the other Moonies. Whatever it is, the Ovation tends to keep a little bit flatter as you're running the trim, and therefore you do have to have a little bit of yoke input pulling back a tad as you're coming in for final part of your landing. So you land on the mains, grease it on, and then let the nose gear drop. That's the only other difference between the other Moonies and the Ovation. See you in flight.
Bound going into Jackson International. Once y'all cross out, or once you pass each other, I'll have a descent for you.
Alright, we were down to 3,500. We'll hold the airport up with you.
JetBlue 678 Jack's departure, your radar contact, verify your current altitude and climb maintain 15,000.
Okay, we'll climb to 15,000 and we're out of 2.6 now, JetBlue 678.
For 5 Charlie Pop, you see the Airbus JetBlue 1 o'clock and about 2 miles northeastbound 3,000.
Looking 5 Charlie Papa.
Rate 110, I got you loud and clear, thanks.
Got him. 5 Charlie Papa's traffic.
Number 5 Charlie Papa, thanks. Just keep an eye out for them. They will be turning northbound.
5 Charlie Papa has Bernardine in sight. Look to start down.
Number 5 Charlie Papa, altitude your discretion.
Altitude my discretion, 5 Charlie Papa.
JetBlue 678, turn left direct Crosby.
Direct Crosby, JetBlue 678.
Number 04 X-ray, you ready to go inbound now? Number 5 Charlie Papa, traffic no factor, no traffic views observed between you and the field, change to advisory approved.
Wind 080 at 7, visibility 10, clear, below 12,000, temperature 28 Celsius, dew point 9er, altimeter 3,
Speed brakes.
0, 1, 2, density altitude 1300.
All right. Let's go, Richard. Peak. Wind's changed here. Bernardino Beach traffic, Mooney 405 Charlie Papa, upwind 09 has traffic on downwind. We'll be turning left crosswind shortly.
Alright, we have you inside as well. 51 kilo.
Bernardino Beach traffic, Mooney 405 Charlie Papa, left downwind 09, Bernardino full stop.
Bernardino traffic, White Archer, 51 kilo, turning left base, runway 9. Ready to...
All right, flaps, 10 degrees. All right, gear is down and locked. Gas is on the full tank. Props full, mixtures coming rich. Flaps
Traffic of White Archer, 51 kilo, final, runway 9.
coming full. $80, and we're gonna want 75 on approach, final approach. Still a little bit high. Let's turn. Bernardino Beach traffic, Mooney 405 Charlie Papa, left base 09, Bernardino full stop. Mixtures coming rich.
Bernardino traffic, White Archer is clear of runway 9, 51 kilo is clear, runway 9.
Thank you.
Beaufort County citation 525 Bravo Papa is 10 miles east on the LNAV GPS LTV approach 25.
Mooney 405 Charlie Papa, short final 09, Bernardino full stop. All right, let's get it down to 75. bit more trim.
Radio traffic, 1X51 kilos taxiing Alpha to runway 9, Bermuda.
Twenty-five Charlie Papa, cleared 09.